Hello everyone, it's Heather Bukhari again. It's been quite some time. I'm here to reveal a gigantic conclusion, not the end, conclusion and realization of one of the main characters at the moment in Naruto. The chapter now is 599 in the manga, and this episode is completely dedicated to talking and concluding the realization of who Tobi is. I'll get by. They talked at the start of the chapter, it's showing who Tobi is, showing training regimes, fighting when they were very, very young, and showing how Tobi was made, how he got to his process, how people helped him, how he smiled, how everything, how in the conclusion did he die and then reborn by giving someone else something that he had. He was always an outsider. You saw him. You saw him in many chapters. Just one chapter actually. And in this kind of conclusion, he was entirely everybody thought he was a loser. He couldn't do anything. He was pathetic. But that was a double act. He's extraordinary. And now, I will reveal who Tobi is. Tobi equals OBITO UCHIHA. I was shocked. I was relieved. At the start of the chapter, it shows OBITO running, and I shouted, "Shut up!" and swore. I was shocked. As we know OBITO from one chapter, I will explain that chapter now. Okay, at the start of introducing OBITO, he is jumping across trees to get to his place, where meeting Naruto, Rin and Kakashi inside the woods so that they can go to a mission. He is very late. He sees them. He jumps down. He crashes onto the ground and sits. Kakashi shouts, "You're late." Obito is saying shut up to him. And Naruto is fine with that. And Rin is happy to see him. Then they tell him, "You know what today is. It's the induction of Kakashi." And they give him presents. Naruto, as you know, Naruto Namikaze, Naruto's father, gives Kakashi a specially designed kunai, teleporting kunai. Wherever Kakashi takes it, he can teleport there in seconds. Rin gave him a medikit. She is a medic ninja, a medic shinobi. And they go off. At the start, when they go into the forest, there are enemies everywhere. They can't see them. But Naruto, fourth Hokage, you know he's extremely fast. Zaps towards one of the bad guys and zooms right at the back of him and hurts him. Kakashi, at the start, before Naruto does that, wants to show off a new jutsu. I just perfected this, and it's blowing up. You know what that jutsu is. That jutsu is Raikiri. As we know what Raikiri is, lightning. and he rushes into the scene. Gigantic speed. Just blowing everything up, and is blowing everything apart. One of the bad guys throws a kunai, tries to kill. Manito bounces it off, goes at the back of him, puts him down. It's superb. And the fight's over, basically. He's got both of them, they're all knocked out. The yellow flash, of course. Then they go off. I don't know where Manito's gone. He has to go. Actually, I remember. He has to go off to the battlefield and fight everybody. Then the soldier sees he's there, and he says, how many are there? They give him the number. I can't remember. I'm guessing about 200,000 or something. And then he zaps. Okay, I'm gonna go. And he kills every last one of them. Kakashi is leading it now because he is the leader now. They gave him presents because he's a leader. He became a Jonin at that age. Wow. And he's fighting everything. Two bad guys come. One camouflaged, one that specializes in swords. They kidnap Rin. Then Obito says, we have to go after Rin. We have to save her. Kakashi says, if you can't do that, we have to stick to protocols. We have to stick to the law. Obito is told about his father beforehand. How Kakashi's father was a White Fang of Konoha. One of the most powerful shinobis in the world. As we know, we don't know the backstory. He kills, this is just part of the war, he kills Sasori's parents. And that's why the Grandma Chio hates him. He does anyway. In one particular mission, the White Fang saves his teammates and is branded a traitor. He kills himself because of that. And his son just breaks down. And he starts following the rules, setting an example of what his father did. Then out of a sudden they're all talking. And they're going through the glades and they have to complete the mission. No. Then Obito says to him, we have to go save Rin. I'm gonna go. He said, you can't go, I'm leading you. He says, I'm not following you. I'm going to save Rin. Then he says, you're going to be branded a traitor, Kakashi tells him. But he says, the White Fang was a great hero. Kakashi is really surprised. He goes, he did what he had to and I'm doing the same. He goes off. He starts fighting these camouflaged, one of the camouflaged people. It's fighting on top of one of the tree branches, fighting. Obito's losing completely, and then Kakashi comes into the picture and bangs. The guy gets hit, and then he goes into camouflage mode again. Starts fighting Kakashi, and then he slashes him right there. So there's a big scar. Kakashi shouts, my eye. Then, when that happens, he hits the branch down. He just lands on it quite hard. And Obito's Sharingan, boom, opens. And then he stabs. He said, you can't do that. The bad guy dies. Then they go down and save Rin. Rin has told them nothing. They save her. The guy that specializes in the swords is a earth style jutsu user. He can smash everything apart. And he uses it. They fight. And he causes a cave-in. It's a big hole. Rin, Kakashi and Obito are there. He causes an entire going down. And when the smoke clears, there's a giant boulder. And Obito is laying down on the ground and one half of him has a giant boulder going straight up, and he's done, and one eye is shining down, and he's laying down. He asks him, can you please just do one thing for me? I didn't give you a present. He gives Kakashi his eye. I saw this episode, this chapter, in the Naruto when he becomes Nine-Tails and fights Sasuke in the final valley when they're young. I can't remember what book that is, but it's the red cover with the Nine-Tails chakra all over him, and then Sasuke's there. At the bottom of it, and they're showing that entire chapter. Rin gives him the eye. Gosh, he goes mental. He jumps up and starts fighting this, and he kills him. Stabs and kills him. And he's on the ground. Rin's down there. She's looking up, and the bad guy is looking down. Like, imagine me, my body's like that, and I'm laying forward, looking down at the hole. But he's like that, and she's going, he's dead. She knows he's dead, and he's looking down like that. She gets saved. Then, all of a sudden, you don't know what's happening. More enemy shinobis come in, and then boom! Monito appears. Saves them both and takes them away. Incredible. And they're saved, and I'm sorry I'm late. Monito tells them, and Rin is fine. Kakashi is fine, that's fine, he's fine with her. And now we know the story of Obito, how he was. In this episode, it shows a fight with Guy. He loses it. First time fight with Kakashi. And trust me with one thing. It is exactly the same as when Naruto first fought against Sasuke when they were young, and Iruka and everybody was standing around. And Sasuke's got it's exactly like that, but he's on the ground, but Kakashi's looking down at him like really tough. It's so similar. Now, at the end of this 599 chapter, page 15, 16 pages, that's more dramatic. 15th page. Kakashi's face is like this. Obviously, kind of with the blue, his and his eyes going. Naruto's going. Guy is going similar. He's going. And then the next page, 16. Obito is standing there. As you know, when blasts happen in there, it covers the entire page. They have one scene, entire page, just for one blast. They did it for this one. Obito standing there like that. Scar all over. Rinnegan. Sharingan. It's incredible. So that's it. That's what it is. And that's what it can be. Obito is Tobi. Tobi is Obito. Thank you. Bye.